Hey guys! Today I'm gonna showcase a truly broken and fun conduit, the Accrued Vitality. This heal depends on the damage dealt by drain life. The first thing that is broken about it is that it doesn't heal 60% over 10 seconds. It heals 60% every single tick, and it ticks every other second, which is pretty much 5 times as much as it should. The second thing that is completely broken is when it's used against lower level mobs. Since your damage scales up against lower level enemies, using Drain Life on a Deathias for example deals 200k damage, and it heals you for 118k every other second for 10 seconds. As long as this buff is up, we are pretty much immortal. Well then, the final thing we need is a way to easily attack low level creatures, and what could possibly help with that? The Gently Squeezed Toads. With this combo, we can turn nearly immortal. The only weakness to the combo is that Accrued Vitality will not apply any healing to you if any part of the drain life is overhealing, so you have to use it when you already lost health. That makes you weak to CC chains and able to die if the enemy timed their stun correctly. They could also interrupt your drain life, but with Enderef legendary, the first tick will happen after half a second, which makes it harder to do.
How did I kick that but you still got it? This is ridiculous. What is that doing there, huh? No! Stop it, Rex.
We don't do this. Oh my god.
How are you gonna heal when...
Oh my god.
Are you shitting me? What is it instant heal? Why are you getting instant heal without doing anything?
Cause I'm cheating.
Wait, what is that?
It's my magic.
You're not even casting and you're healing.
Yeah.
I should have... Wait, what?
Indeed.
That doesn't make sense.
It does.
Do you have no buff doing it?
What up?
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. So you can use this to turn immortal in World PvP, and really troll people in duels. But what else could it be used for? If you travel too far out in the ocean and lose your fatigue, you take 20% of your health every other second in damage. But thanks to this conduit, we can actually completely outlive the damage, as long as we have toads to feed off. So with this, Alliance Warlocks can explore all corners of Azeroth. The start of our journey is to head west from Stormwind Harbor and see what lies beyond the surface. Also, you want the following macros. This one allows you to spawn a toad in the middle of the ocean, since you normally can't find a placement without it. And then the following macro, to simply target the toad and cast Drain Life. It appears we've already gotten to Tearsfall Glades, just a few hundred meters outside Stormwind. I was afraid that since fatigue stops mana regen, we wouldn't be able to keep casting Drain Life. But even when you're completely out of mana, Drain Life is usable and can tick once, which is all we need. It is time to head deeper to the darkness of the depth. An important thing to know when exploring this far deep is to avoid the following sound. This sound is a warning, since if you travel just a few more meters down, you will instantly die, and you won't even get an option to rest with your soul zone. After returning to where I died, I went a bit further and got to clearer water, which brought us some amazing scenery. It even looks like there are symbols on the ocean floor. Sadly, we can't get a closer look because the water turns dark. Another important thing to know when exploring the ends of the earth is that the edge is usually an invisible wall that makes you stuck and unable to move. You can thankfully free yourself with a cell shape or other teleportation. In the worst case, you can let yourself die and respawn at the graveyard to try again. From here, we can see the other edge of the world, as well as some really large remains. Sadly, I had an accident with my macro, which spawned a toad under me so I couldn't heal myself. This happens when just above the bottom of the ocean floor. Even worse, my spirit got sent to the other end of the continent. So the question is to run all the way back, or take her sickness. Or perhaps we can have the third option, which is to have your spirit die again, in the water nearby, to get a closer resurrection. I decided to check out Quel'thalas, or at least try to get there, and perhaps explore the water. But oddly enough, you can simply run there. There ain't any invisible walls in the way to stop you. Also, the location these days has a really weird magic aura around it, unlike what used to be before. Perhaps it's being updated or experimented with. I decided to explore the water north, but there was nothing of interest. If you want to explore Stratholme, you can simply fly up from Quel'thalas. Keep in mind the Scarlet Wing is blocked off, because of a mountain. But you can still get inside if you use the cushion toy cleverly. I got my friend Ipanic to join me exploring the waters south of Wormless Temple. Sadly, there isn't a single thing there, except instead of an invisible wall blocking you, it's an insta-death wall. A horror movie. I'm getting eaten by a shark, but it's not a shark, it's more like, you know.
Dude, this is really the biggest.
Oh, wait.
I thought I made a
No!
mistake, but
Yeah, same. We died by being too far down. I don't have my sound on, so I can't hear the death sound.
wait, we actually got too far for being down.
Too far down, yeah, like, pretty much.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty,
The map is flat.
I mean, they have like this death border. If you're too far below the surface, you instantly die. Oh my god, the rest is here. Oh no.
Please don't.
No.
Why did they never fix this?
Okay, we do another attempt. Okay, I'm feeling we're gonna... I don't know.
Die again.
Not die, but I feel like we're gonna get the invisible wall before we get anything interesting. Don't die, Panic. If you die here, that's not good.
I agree. I agree, that's quite bad, yeah.
We actually...
Oh,
Okay,
I
you're right.
just. Oh, dude, that was like 1 millimeter of the fucking wall, and then with one Q, like, ping that.
The last place we tried was the Forbidden Sea. But the wall arrived really quickly there. After looking from the outside, at least you get a really cool view on the ocean floor. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This trick should still be doable, at least if you watch it shortly after release. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.